Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And off we go in our nation's capital.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Come on.
Option play, and they'll give to Eckler.
5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him, and that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
Room to maneuver at the 35.
And down to the 28-yard line. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Daniels. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Mahomes now to throw.
And that one too high and incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, 49 yards.
And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10
at the 40.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brought down by Nazeeh Johnson. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Let's go now.
Daniels looking to throw.
Complete to Zacchaeus. And they regroup defensively after the broken tackle, getting to him just beyond the 45.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Get it.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Working the middle of the...
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Here we go. Start.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Down to the 25. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Third and 9 here.
Come on, set.
Here's Daniels.
Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
Now Daniels. This is swung out to Eckler.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
To the air goes Daniels. Looking Austin Eckler's way again.
Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign him?
And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders are on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
following the touchdown. Here's Seibert now to kick it off. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here now, 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Now look out. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
On the set.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing now is Daniels. Rolling to his right. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll start the 3rd quarter on the ground with Hunt. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. Mahomes going to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Running left to give to Pacheco. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. From the 46, here's a 2nd and 5.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And his throw is incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes escaping the pressure right.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Back to throw. Daniels.
Got a man. It's De'Ami Brown. Complete.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. This will be caught once again by Brown. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown.
Zach Ertz from 17 yards out.
And the Commanders have taken a 4th quarter lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
So Washington now with an important 2-point conversion attempt.
Here we go. Shot. Go.
Daniels going to try and throw for it.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Pacheco. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now here's Mahomes.
Well, a tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete.
Mecole Hardman the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. They were trying to erase that deficit in one play.
They certainly were, but how about the reaction time and the instincts back deep to force the incompletion? We might need to mark this one down. We may look back and say that was a game-saving play.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Rolling to his left.
That is caught.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2.
Mahomes will throw for it.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10
at the 40.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And a dump off here to Robinson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
He's got Eckler.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. Now 2nd and 4.
They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Boy, how do you let a guy get that wide open in the 2-minute drill?
There's absolutely no way that that's coached or taught. That's an absolute complete breakdown on that play.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Steps away. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Get it. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Here now, 2nd and goal.